Now from Jimmie's towing service, Rick Olney. Good morning, Rick.
Morning.
Good morning. Glad
Nice
to be here.
Did you drive one of your wreckers here today?
Not today.
So Rick, you guys are just finishing up your family's 50th year owning Jimmie's. That's pretty awesome.
That's correct.
Yeah, congratulations. Do you remember your first day on the job?
Not really.
The business has changed so much.
The whole industry has changed so much.
Yeah, talk about some of the changes and the equipment.
Oh, that's changed from hauling cars with slings to the underreach, and the price of it went. The first truck my dad bought was $4,250.
Oh my gosh.
The latest one we got was $88,000.
Wow.
To haul cars with.
To haul cars,
and
right?
Medium haulers and light trucks.
Yeah, and that would be like a standard size tow truck that you would see on the road,
yeah,
right?
It's got the latest equipment on it though. We try to stay up with what's out there.
I would think it's got to be harder to tow a vehicle because of all the anti-theft and computers that are part of a car.
All-wheel drives, and your car automatically goes in park when
Right.
you open the door.
Yeah.
It's kind of a challenge to get them in neutral to pull them up on a flatbed or tow them.
Yeah. In summertime, do you have any idiots you have to tow out of like the boat ramps? Because
Yeah, that's happened several times.
I like there's a funny Facebook page I watch. It's called Miami Boat Ramps, and you see a lot of tow trucks.
Even the whole cars, boats, and everything down in there.
Yeah, RVs even.
I seen it one last week on the video. The tow truck was down in there.
Round Lake has a really narrow.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. So, but some of the bigger trucks. I mean, the one I rode in, that one certainly was not an $88,000 truck. I mean, some of these rigs you guys have, I'm afraid to even look at them. And you drive it like, I mean, it's unbelievable watching Rick drive these things.
That's correct. Actually, the small truck's 188.
188. Yeah, I was going to say that would have been
take that 100 off.
Bargain. So you guys. I mean, you guys run everything from just roadside repair to major hauling. There's some of the big boys right there.
Garage repair.
Yeah, being on 94, you guys are out there a lot too.
Oh yeah, yep.
I saw one of your wreckers.
There's what do they call it?
The Blue Ox. I've been in the Blue Ox, and
Mothership.
It's amazing how. Actually, really just watching Rick drive, it's the most amazing thing.
So far, I've did 11 accidents on the highway where I was able to not shut the whole highway down because its ability to rotate and pull off the side of the truck.
Right.
Otherwise, you got to be 90 degrees kind of to it,
and that's
45, and it blocks the whole highway.
You know, we've all been stopped on the highway due to something, an accident happening up ahead of us. How big of a deal is it to do that, to not close the highway?
Sometimes it's a lot harder on us to not close the highway, but I do respect all the motorists. I think nationwide or something, they said it's about $1 million an hour for the highway to sit still.
Wow.
And lost commerce. You know, you got overtime, you got fuel spent, people missing tickets, freight not on time.
Right, wow.
I guess somewhere it all adds up to that.
That's a lot of pressure.
Do you watch those wrecker shows?
Pardon me?
Do you watch those wrecker shows?
Some. I don't get all those channels. I don't sit still long enough usually.
Oh, you really learn a lot. I mean,
there's a lot of truth to them.
Yeah, it's just dangerous work, tough work. You guys have been, you go to wrecker shows and do demonstrations. Talk a little bit about that.
Mostly the shows usually have some company putting on or a manufacturer demonstrating, but there was actually a truck show, tractor show, car show, several things up there too. Mason last weekend, so we went up there and hung out for a little while.
You brought in a picture.
Oh, this truck is awesome.
You just bought a truck?
I've had it for about a year.
So you can do a couple things with this, but first I want you to tell Bart. So you can lift this thing up.
With
the Blue Ox?
Yeah, I just turn it around in a circle.
Can you imagine seeing that? Just picking that thing up, running it in circles. So now this you actually bought not just because it was cool looking.
Right.
Talk about if like farm equipment.
Farm equipment. Sometimes they'll get them big tractors with big plows hung up where they need some help. Excavators
Yeah.
kind of slip into the pond when they're trying to
Oh, yeah.
dig it out. And, makes it a lot more accessible for us to get to them. So we're kind of trying to work that area too, and
Yeah.
need to promote that a little bit for our off-road recovery.
Rick, you guys do a lot for the community that people maybe don't see or wouldn't know about. I know you've donated a lot of vehicles to police and fire rescue for training.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about that.
Well, there are always people, coming in new into the industry. They don't have like fire and
Right.
rescue. They'll do demonstrations at schools or just private training as the new people come up, and there's nothing like hands-on training
Yeah.
to where we just take cars to all kinds of the fire departments. We're taking some up. When's the learning fair
Yeah.
at Northwest?
Yes.
I got a couple cars going out there
Oh,
this
nice.
week or next weekend, I think.
This week,
Next
this
week?
Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, this Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
Cool.
Days all run together,
Yeah,
I
they do.
think.
Well, that's cool.
We got some there. The Blackman will be cutting up one day and
Okay.
cut the other one the next day, I think.
Yeah. Your guys are on the scenes at a lot of these accidents. Talk a little bit about just, the tough work that you guys do and the staff that you have.
Yeah, you just go there and you do your job, get it cleaned up, get everything out of the way, leave the scene free of debris and oil spilt and antifreeze, and sometimes we do have to help extradite or even carry a patient
Oh,
to
wow.
on a creeper to get them up out of the or
Yeah.
gurney to get them up the hill, whatever it takes, get
Yep.
it going. We're there to help.
Yeah. You guys helped us. Noah decided he would take a Chevy Equinox off-road at Jackson Technology Park North, and thankfully we called Jimmie's. And your driver was so nice to us, where,
Appreciate
the
that.
drivers, you come up on people in some, I would say, stupid situations probably. It's very nice when the driver is helpful and,
Yeah.
doesn't make you feel bad about maybe
Get
the mistake you made.
infants locked in the car in this hot weather. That's they got a priority. Too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, your contributions to the community through police and fire donations, people might not know about, but they do see Jimmie's at everything. You guys have been big supporters of so many community events and organizations. We really
Yeah,
appreciate
they
it.
have touch a truck. We'll take a truck out there.
Yeah.
Kids just love climbing through them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the next ride along. We got to do that again.
Okay, anytime.
And parades.
Oh, yes.
A lot of the parades.
yeah.
Yeah. Try to hit a few of those.
Well, it's unfortunate when someone has to call you, but it's good to know you're there.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
And I've appreciated personally the service that I've received, and I know our community does as well. Happy
much so.
50th anniversary.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Rick.
Rick Olney from Jimmie's Towing Service. From wreckers to buses, we'll be switching coming up next on The Morning Show.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is imagining. Change is big, small, clean. Him, them, us, you. Together, we can bring clean energy to Michigan and protect the environment for generations to come. Learn about your clean energy choices and how you can become a force of change. consumersenergy.com/change.
Family owned and operated, make professional tree care your choice when it comes to your property. Our certified arborist will examine your landscape and handle all your trimming and maintenance